and gals, I think I should be back online. I have no clue. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. We made it this time. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I started to have audio issues. The audio was cutting in and out, and then I noticed that I wasn't streaming anymore. I'm like, you didn't miss much for whoever did got cut off from the last time in the previous stream. But yeah, it was weird. I just started like having audio issues, so all of a sudden I realized my microphone wasn't picking up, and then when I saw I was not streaming any longer, and awesome. Say hi to the little ones for me. And yeah, this is an old game. The game came out about 10 years ago, and but they delisted it. It was delisted from the digital stores, and they just re-released it on Thursday. So we're celebrating. This is one of my favorite games, actually. Believe it or not, it's a really fun throwback, old school. Um, Beat 'em up, really fun. I used to play this with my friends all the time. So yeah, yeah, you should pick it up. You should pick it up. It's really fun, really fun. Especially if you like either the movie or the graphical novel. It is really faithful to the source material, and it has really cool music too. Oh yeah, it has a lot of reference to a lot of retro games. Feel free to post whatever you pick up. But yeah, it has a lot of reference to a lot of retro games. A lot of Easter eggs. It's a just like the graphic novel. It is a celebration of old school games and gaming culture and all that. That's why I like. That's why I like the graphic novel in the first place, because it's something that I can identify with, and but yeah, they did a really good job, and it looks, the game looks and plays really good. As you can see, the graphics are really beautiful. Like some of the best, if not the best, pixel art still. They capture the essence of the art style of Brian. I think these guys are annoying because they take away my money. Yeah, but as you can see, just powering up that is gonna make the game way much easier. You should. You should. I highly recommend to pick up the graphic novel. It's really good. It is my favorite graphic novel. Yeah. Well, it is my favorite. Funny enough, is that and The Boys are my favorite graphic novels, which are not alike. Ah, nice double jump. All right. If I can, let's see if I can pull up my badass combos. I have some really cool combos with a double jump, but I don't know if I can still pull them off because it's been a very long time. Yeah, you should definitely pick up the graphic novels. They are really good. They are really good, and pretty much. And actually, I think there's a lot of things that you will relate to. Just they are like made from people of our generation for our generation. So you'll see once. Just at least try to sample some on Comixology. You can see they have them on Comixology. So you sample it a little bit just to see like how you feel about it. But I'll I'll bet you love them. It actually has a lot of reference to Final Fantasy. They have a couple jokes about Final Fantasy too. So it's really good. That's why it's my favorite, because it's something that I can relate to. The only thing that I cannot relate is being Canadian. Oh yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. I know you already enough to and if you can pick up that, if you can hear the background music, if you can pick up that, you get extra points if you know where that's from. But yeah, I know you good. I know you well enough to know that you like it. Plus, it does go into like touches a lot about uh it's gonna sound kind of like corny, but trust me, it's not. It touches a lot about friendships and toxic relationships and just like being like becoming an adult. So like all the anxiety of being a teenager, but you are not a teenager anymore, and but it's not like depressing. It has Brian has another works, Lost at Sea, for example, that is also a lot about like, anxiety and depression and stuff, and that is way more downer. That's one is that one is much more of a downer. This one, Scott Pilgrim's not. Scott Pilgrim's really fun. It has a lot of comedy and humor, but it touches a lot about like all of us, all the people in our generation that was 20 turning into like went from like 21 to like 27 going into 30s. Like how you feel like you don't want to stop being like a teenager, but you have to because you're growing up. Like the pains of growing up in our generation, like the millennial generation, like people who grew up with the internet and video games and comic books and stuff. So it is really relatable. So I'm pretty sure you like. But it is totally unlike The Voice because The Voice is well The Voice. But yeah, these are my two favorite graphic novels. And the music is really good, as you can hear. Alright, I'm focusing a little bit more because I'm like playing very recklessly and I'm using a lot of health. And I already repeated this level, so I don't want to get stuck here. So I'm sorry if I become a little less chatty. It is really good. The only janky thing about the combat is that the hitboxes are kind of weird. But keep in mind, this game came out during the pixel art renaissance. That was like in 2009, 2011. So, and I think they use Game Maker for this, like a very old version of Game Maker. So the hitboxes are kind of janky. That's the but you get used to it. Like for example, I see how those big hitboxes overlap, and like how like for example like things that are taller, they're actually like they are like weird, like they overlap with things on the foreground and stuff. That's probably like the worst thing. But it is not that distracting or it doesn't affect the gameplay much. But but besides that, the game engine, the combo engine and fighting engine is really good. It's really polished. But yeah, most of the jankiness comes from the fact that the game was made on a very old retro engine. It was Game Maker, like back in the Game Maker, and that was janky as fuck. So that's why it makes that. But like for example, newer versions of Game Maker are they don't have like those kind of like overlapping issues and stuff. They make games are a bit more polished. So like you can see like I don't remember what other like big game came out on Game Maker, but like game like this. I think I don't remember, but there's other games I don't like. For example, uh, Retro City Girls doesn't have like those kind of issues. But yeah, like, this game is for the type of game it is. It is old already. I still won't be able to breathe tonight. I think I will need one more power up, a strength power up, and probably like one uh, speed up, like big speed up bump. But uh, but I should not get stuck in it. And the thing also is this game has a lot of like RPG elements. It has a lot of RPG elements, so if you know if you want to play like a classic beat 'em up and try to like beat it on one setting, it's kind of difficult because you get a lot of speed bumps, like overpower enemies and stuff. But but it's not like impossible or like annoying. I don't recall that. I don't recall that. I don't recall that game. Yep. And these guys also made another game that came out during the launch of the PS4, Mercenary Kings. I don't know if you played that. It's also really good. They tried to do the same thing, but with running gun shooters. The only thing is that game is way more into the RPG mechanics. Oh, it was the story, so it was for very well. Okay, this thing, the subspace, it is like a big element on the. All right, all right, be safe. Yeah, subspace for those who don't know is on the graphic novel. It is like a huge thing. That's how they explain how like Ramona is able to like move around the city and stuff and like have the she has like a bottomless purse, and that's how I explain like where everything goes. Is everything fine? Is everything okay? If not, just tell me and I'll save a space over there and beat somebody and beat people's ass. Oh, shit. This song, I love this song. Actually, they call me the music in this entire level is my no, I won't say my favorite because level one is my favorite. But overall, like overall, the music in this level is the best. Sorry, I focused a little bit because I didn't want to lose another life here. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was stupid. That was some reckless navigation. Yeah, I think it's also I get a combination of a stage fright and cockiness. Because I play this game very much, like a lot of like I it is old enough that there were not trophies in PlayStation 3. So just imagine. I didn't platinum it because I didn't have trophies, but I like unlocked everything back at the day. So I got really cocky, and I have done, and I'm not careful. That's why I get my ass handed to me. But I'm also playing it on my PS5. I have another save file there on higher difficulty, and I'm not losing as much lives. Although in hard difficulty, it's really hard. It's really hard. Enemies hit the the enemies overall they have a very aggressive aim, but on hard difficulty they are just relentless and they hit you like harder too. So you get like hit a couple times and you die. I don't think so. I haven't seen the platinum trophy, but I don't think so. I don't think they added anything new from if it had trophies before. I don't think they add anything new, but it isn't difficult because it is actually not that hard to complete. There's a I should I should find out Ramona's sledgehammer. This is the only level that you can use it without playing as Ramona. I think you can platinum it. I will platinum it, but I don't think it is that hard to platinum. But oh no, you know what? Actually, yes, it does. It does have trophies. It is not part, but it has a couple of very tricky trophies. She's gone. She's dead. There you go. Oh shit! Money, 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 money. This is the only level you can use it. It is Ramona's signature weapon, but she only uses it here. I mean, you can only pick it up here. Only if you play as Ramona, you can use like for like the special attacks and stuff. But yeah, it is like a big deal on the graphic novel. Not much on the movie. On the movie, they don't play the sledgehammer thing that much, but on the graphic novel, it does. It is a character itself. Unique weapons. I think on the last level you get like lightsabers and stuff. Okay, I'm going to power up. So this is the most boring part. Just going back into the first level to go to the source and power up. But if I power up my strength once more, I'll be trying to finish the game. So I'm going for that. Or I might just power up my speed. Burrito Grande. I'm actually gonna get burrito tomorrow, like real burrito. So you know, like we don't have burritos. Like we do have, of course, we do have burritos here in Mexico, but we don't consider that Mexican food. But yeah, there's a place close by, not close by my house, but like they deliver an Uber. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You get the power of love too. You get the power of love. That's the saber that he used that Scott used at the end. Yeah, yeah. Burritos is not, it's not Mexican food. Although there's a really good place that serves burritos like Chipotle. If you ever had Chipotle before, I don't know if that's only a California thing, but yeah. So and they're good actually. It is not as good as Chipotle, but they're good. So I'm gonna get some tomorrow just to celebrate Scott Pilgrim and Burrito Planet. It is just like we consider those American food. It is not. It wouldn't. We wouldn't even call them like Tex-Mex. Oh no, I mean Chipotle, the restaurant. The Chipotle, like the chili itself, the condiment. It is the same. The one that we prepare over here is the same. Actually, it's the same brand and everything. It is my favorite type of spice. Oh yeah, food, food is like when someday I'm gonna fly you over here to come eat, just so you can, just so you can do like a food trip. Oh, du- dude, food like Mexican, like real Mexican food is like where is that? It's like being at a candy store, literally. It's like and especially like food in my city is like some of the like signature Mexican food is made here. Not all of it, but like a lot of it. So yeah. So sometime, well, yeah, once the pandemic is over and once I get my own place, I'm gonna fly you over. And I'm gonna take you on a food trip, just so that you can get some recipes and shit. Yeah, like for example, like tamale and like tacos here. Like probably you know that because I know there's like a lot of taco places over there. But like taco, like in Taco Bell, is like not even close, man. They're like tacos here are like softer, and they can be anything that is tortilla and food inside. Oh man, I'm gonna someday just remind me, and I'm gonna send you like a really good like taco recipe, like legit taco recipe, and they're actually really easy and cheap to make, and they are not like that nasty unless you have like fried tacos, like the ones that I posted the other day. Oh, you did? Did you see? Oh no, that was another friends. Never mind. I posted like a picture of tacos that somebody sent over, and they were like greasy tacos, and those are they really fuck up your stomach. But like the tacos that like asada and shit like that, they're not that greasy, so they're fine. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting there. This level is has like one of the best boss fights. No, I was replying to somebody else's post actually. It was one of those. Oh shit. Um, yeah, that wasn't the boss fight. That was just like the mid-level boss fight. But yeah, the boss fight at this level is really cool. It's one of my favorite, and it has a really cool sound too. Really creepy. Sid Mio looks a little washed out. No, don't worry. Now I'm powerful enough, and I can multitask. I can multitask. The tough part is when you are underpowered. This is Scott's. There you go. Scott's dad. This is Scott's parents. These guys. Yeah, if I, when if, the problem is whenever you are underpowered, your underpower is just crazy. But now I'm cool. I think I can. I'm probably I will need to continue probably once or twice, but at least I won't get stuck. I'm cool. Fuck. Oh. I'll look it up. I'll look it up and I'll show you. Yeah, these guys are a pain in the ass, but this is like a badass uh, boss fight. For that alarm being creepier. And also they changed the song too? Oh yeah. I'm telling you, they have references to like anything and everything. And in the movie they didn't have it, probably because of budget constraints, of course. They didn't have the Gundam, but on the graphic novel, they he does fight, Scott does fight the Gundam. I think in the movie, I don't remember exactly what they fight in the movie. I think it's just like a music battle, and they just finish it at the music battle. They changed the song. I need to check it out because I remember the song being different. Believe it or not, I used to collect Gundams, but I have only watched Gundam Seed. See, I haven't watched anything else but Gundam Seed. And I don't even remember it that well. It's been a very long time ago. But I used to like collect a lot of mecha stuff back in the day because I love Evangelion. And actually, okay, this time for a cool story. I'm gonna reveal a secret that nobody knows about. This is like a big. You can clip it if you are like in Twitch. You can clip it. I think you cannot clip on Facebook. But I'm gonna reveal something. Okay, my nick, my online nick. I used it. By now it's been like 20 years. So the Shinki part of my nick. I already talked about that before publicly. So it is actually very boring. The Shinki part on my nick is the most boring part. Shinkai is pretty much is what how you would say my name in Japanese. My name is Juan, right? So Juan means I love a god on Hebrew or Greek or something. So that's how if you translate that into Japanese, that's how you would say it, like Shinkai. That's it. There is nothing like more magical about it. There is nothing more strange about it. So yeah, that's why that Shinkai word comes from. So it's not like nothing like fan like weird. But the day part, where the day part comes from, all right, that's very interesting. Back in the day, I used to, as I mentioned, I used to love Evangelion. It is my favorite anime to this day. Um, and I used to love mecha stuff. Like I grew up with Massinger Z and stuff like that, and Astro Boy. So I just love mecha anime. And a friend and I were actually writing a mecha anime, a mecha manga, back in the day. And the name, I I I do remember what it was about, but I'm kind of embarrassed to talk about it, so I won't reveal the details. But the mechs on our manga were called they for they like Godfrey and stuff. So that's the meaning of day. It was the name of my mechs for the manga that I was writing. I had a lot of notes and stuff about it on my old computer. That computer is probably not even. It's somewhere in Ghana or somewhere like in a graveyard and a computer graveyard. And I don't even think I think that Charlie doesn't even know this story. Now that I think about it, I think Charlie doesn't even know about this. I think I never told him about this. Yeah, beautiful level. Ah, okay. So um, yeah, it was cringy. It was cringy. The thing is, I was very let's say that I wanted everything that I wanted to. My anime and manga back in the day was like Akira and Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion and shit like that. So it was very existential. But I was like a teenager. I was like 18, so I didn't know much about life. So I wanted to do something like philosophical and shit, and like with religious undertones and stuff. But the thing is, I was also hardcore Christian back then too. So there was I wasn't even committed to the premise because I felt like I was blaspheming and shit. So probably if I write it now, it would be a little bit better. But it was yes. So there's this mech anime. I don't remember. It has a really weird name, but it's like a mech that is like it's a god living inside a mech, and it destroys everything on its path. It is too. It is also a comic book people that still is one of my top anime too. That doesn't change. That is not changing at all. It is still bad, so I still love. But the thing is, I did not understand like the most like the more adult things. But I wanted to write something adult, so it was cringy. It was cringy as fuck. I did lose my notes because they were on my old computer. So the only thing that I have are my character designs, and I can show those later. The main character, it was a girl. The main character was a girl, and I still have the character design. At least I have a couple of sketches with her, so I can show those later if I remember. But yeah, that's what the day comes from. That was the name of my the mechs on my manga, on my comic book. And nobody knows this story. Actually, this is like the first time that I ever talk about it. The only person that knows about this is the friend that was writing it with me, and probably he doesn't even remember. So so yeah. Now you guys know the whole deal behind my. And it is not an acronym. It is not an acronym. It's a short for deity as a godhood, as a member of the godhood. But yeah, ha, thank you, thank you. It is. Now that I think about it, it is like a phase that I never grew up from. But I mean, it is part of my identity now. I've been using the same nick for like since 1999, 1998. So in fact, like nobody calls me by my real name anymore. Probably like people at work. No, not even people at work. People at work call me Timber French. Yeah, that's the story behind it. So now you know. Yeah, it was like okay. The whole the setup was like, if I remember correctly, because there are like I remember the broad strokes. I don't remember the most particular things. Like the little details, I don't remember. I just remember the broad strokes. But like it was like every space apocalyptic show or comic, like humanity was like the earth was overpopulated. It wasn't like extinct or anything. Like it wasn't just overpopulated. So like these guys go into an expedition on deep sea on deep space, and they take like this like very like unproven technology and stuff, and they build these mechs with some untested technology. They are like really powerful and stuff, or they are untested, so they don't know how powerful they are, but they build them using like these things that they found something. They use technology they found like in Jupiter or something. I don't remember exactly where they found the technology on. But they use this technology, kind of like Mass Effect, but before Mass Effect wasn't it? So that's how they built these mechs, and they took him with them on their deep space adventures, and looking for like a place to live and stuff. And this was like 2000 2003, 2000, yeah, 2002. That this is before like NASA found like exoplanets and stuff. So I'm not saying like, I predicted things that like if NASA didn't make that information public back then. They know about, and just any like physician and mathematician knows that there are planets, exoplanets. So they went into like deep space to find a new place to live and stuff. And the structure of the comic was supposed to, like, every issue or every arc is supposed to like, be self-contained, like kind of like a Cowboy Bebop, that there's like there's an overarching story, but like every episode is self-contained. So it was like that, and they would fight like the monster of the week kind of thing. There wasn't like a big baddie. It was just like that things they have to fight. Things like from other like sentient beings to like uh, things of nature, like dangerous planets and black holes and shit like that. So that was the structure. And in the end, like they don't find anything and they come back to Earth, but like they're corrupted by the mechs and stuff. So like as the series goes, as the series keeps going, like the mechs keep corrupting the 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 main guys. So they little by little turn into villains and they come back to Earth and they end up destroying humanity in the end. So that was the whole that was what it was about. I actually don't mind the self-contained format or like overarching story. I don't like when stories don't finish. I don't like when just things keep dragging on. I will just what you said, just keep dragging on and they don't finish. Like for example, Dragon Ball. Not that I hate Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball, but I there is a point where they're like, dude. But and at that point, I just thought it made more sense to make it that way. Yeah, so that was. But the thing is, like dialogues and the characters and character motivations and shit. Uh, since I was like 19, 18 years old, they're cringe as fuck. So I probably made it sound even better than how we were doing it back in the day. But again, like I was like just off watching Evangelion, so I was like, oh, dude, I want to do like something philosophical and shit. Um, but yeah, might I pick it up? I don't know. I don't know. I'm too lazy. I'm not lazy. I have a adult responsibility. So maybe once I like retire, if I don't go into game making, or my writing. Yeah, agree. But the thing about DBC is that it prints money, which is actually funny. Actually, now that I think about it, because Evangelion is like the biggest. Besides, as Dragon Quest and Evangelion are the two like biggest IPs in Japanese media. Um, and Evangelion did finish. I mean, they are making the new movies and stuff, but like they are not like milking it. At least not when it comes to like stories and stuff. I mean, the anime finished after 13 episodes and the extensions and stuff. And the movies are only going to be four movies, but it makes a lot of money, and like people in Japan just love Evangelion. And like for example, and also Dragon Quest, well, it's Dragon Quest. So and you have Gundam, of course. Gundam also like refreshes their the arcs like every so often, so it never feels stale. But like Dragon Ball just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and it gets to a point that where else did you go? I'm actually pretty excited about the new Evangelion, man. I'm bummed also that they delayed it. It's going to be the Cyberpunk 2077 of anime. Now, fun fact: this level is yeah, yeah, and it shows Dragon Ball GT. It doesn't suck. I mean, when I watched it when I was younger and I watched it, it wasn't that bad. But now that I think about it, it wasn't that good either. My main problem with Dragon Ball is that where else do they go from here? Like they just keep making the anime like they just go like to ridiculous like power levels, and the thing is like all the arcs they just keep being the same. I already read the manga, like what's gonna happen in the next arc on Dragon Ball Super, and it's just going to be more of the same. And it's like, dude, but people keep consuming them. It keeps selling a lot. So the only show that I think has been doing it good and doesn't suck is One Piece. Although I haven't watched that much, but I know like it keeps the quality standing. But the thing about yeah, Super is just like I don't hate it, but it's just it feels cheap. It feels like it feels just like more of the same. The only cool thing about Super is the aesthetics and some of the new characters are cool. And things that are not like that are outside of the convention of Dragon Ball, like the comedy and stuff. That's what is more interesting. But everything that it doesn't have to do with fighting, everything else that is fighting and stuff, it's just like dude, it's just like played by, it's just like rehashing the same things. The twins. I'm doing damage. No, no. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't. They feel like the thing is, Akira Toriyama as a writer, as an artist, has grown. That's I think that's the reason why he stopped making Dragon Ball. He grew up he changed as an artist, as a creator. So some of his work that is not Dragon Ball is like is really fun and is very different. And things like I'm very different, but like Dragon Ball just falls into the same things. Okay, these guys, those are like the ex-boyfriends of Ramona. Ramona is a girl with the teal hair. And in order to for Scott to date her, I gotta beat her ex-boyfriends. Why? Beats me. I know there's like a witty and like a very intelligent a reason behind it that beats me, but yeah, that's the whole deal. Like in order to like date that girl, I gotta kill her boyfriends or beat them into coins. Oh, oh, the twins are the okay. The twins are in the movie. They are the DJs. In the movie, they play only they show only for like a minute or two. They there's a scene where they go to like a concert and they play a song with knives and they're like kind of going getting back together, but they don't at the end. And that's and they beat him in like a music show off or stand up, and that's the twins. Those are the twins. Oh. Ah, fuck. Oh, and these are actual Wolverines. These guys are actual Wolverines, and they have the the attack animations of Wolverine on Marvel vs. Capcom. That's my friend. Where's the store? Ah, it's there. Is it here? Yeah, it should be here. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, the store should be here. That's where the star is. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further up, and now I'm just gonna come back. Yeah, that should be the store. Ah, there you go. And that's Stacy. That's Scott's system. Special training. Yes, we just unlocked the Hadouken. Yes, that is gonna um, when we use it as a to go item, it recovers all of our health. So that one's good. This is like the second best story. Oh no, it's not a Hadouken. Hadouken I don't buy yet. Yeah. Um, Actually, I think no, Scott Pilgrim came out in 2003, so that's why it doesn't have any Kingdom Hearts references actually. But yeah, this is a Keyblade, literally. Actually, I wouldn't mind. They won because Square, you know them. But I wouldn't mind if they make a Kingdom Hearts that is just straight up beat 'em up. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna be finishing the stream on probably past midnight your time. So just in like 30 more minutes. But it's fine. Thank you for tuning in, though. I'm gonna have the video on my Facebook and also on the YouTube channel, so you can check it out later. right? Yeah, just straight up beat 'em up. Fuck! What did I do with the key? Where did it go? Oh, I think I fucked it up. Oh, I think I despawned the key. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot, sis. You're the best. I'm gonna be streaming at least once a month. That's a commitment now. Oh fuck! I despawned the key. I despawned the key, and I will have to restart the level. It wasn't your fault though. It wasn't your fault. No, no, it wasn't your fault. Ah, it is the game engine's fault. You shouldn't despawn items, especially key items. Ah, never mind. Here you go. I got it. I got it. No, we're cool. We're cool. I found it. No, don't worry. If anything, it is the game's fault. It is my fault for being too powerful. Oh, you should. Actually, you should stream your Final Fantasy challenge runs. That should have a huge audience. I don't actually know anyone that does them. So you could have a huge audience. And if you need help to set up the streams and stuff, I can help you out. My only Achilles heel on the streaming is audio for some reason. That's something I never got right. Right now, I just have it like functional enough. Even though I have like I spend a lot of money on my microphone and stuff, but I just have it competent enough, and I'm not touching it anymore. It's really simple. I'll help you out. Once you decide to do it, I can help you out. I got you. You can start. You can start. First, you can start like doing it on the PS4 just to be comfortable. And once you get more comfortable streaming and stuff, you can like jump in and do it with PC and stuff. And so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Yeah. No, actually, every time that I try to like, if I find something cool to do with my audio, and I mess it up, and I just end up fucking it up. So every time, like, whenever I stream, you'll see like, I end up having issues with my audio, like one way or another. Either like the microphone cuts off, or like the audio clips, or the background audio stops. Actually, the when I stopped streaming earlier, it was because audio. Somehow my audio just like stopped, and it crashed the whole. It crashed my whole streaming software, and I didn't even notice. But yeah, it is hard. Even people that know it have a little bit of a hard time. Nice, thanks. Yeah, doing a lot of training. Even like I have, for example, I have two PCs. I have my main PC, the one that I used to play, and I use and this one, the laptop that I'm using right now, the one that I use more to like stream. I have the exact same settings on both computers, and this one I know sounds better because I've done testings and stuff. The other one was working fine, and it sounded like really good and stuff. But like all of the sudden, after our stream, when we discussed the PlayStation 5 reveal event that Sony had like on June. After that, the sound is just very shitty on the other PC, and for no reason, because I made no changes, and Charlie's my witness. I might actually change my microphone. I might actually buy a USB microphone instead. I have one of those condenser microphones, the one that I like. No, no, it's not drivers. I've done troubleshooting. It's just Windows. It might actually be the condenser of the microphone. Now that I think about it, this song is really badass. I love it. It's really evil. Yeah, and it might be the condenser itself that is probably has like a broken transistor or something like that. And although I do like this microphone, it's one too much hassle to set up. That's one of the reasons why I don't stream that often because I I'm too lazy just to set it up to plug everything. Like, yeah, that's one of the reasons. The only reason why I don't play on Linux compared to Windows is because compatibility and just setting up Windows to play all the games that I own is too much bother. But I hate Windows. I hate Windows with passion. But the thing is, I have no option. And the thing is, since I back in the day I used to do support for Windows and stuff, technical support for Windows, so I pretty much can like fix all my issues. But yeah, Microsoft just likes to tinker with your PC without asking permission. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Game Pass. And I've said it before, so it's not a controversial take. I mean, it is a controversial take, but it's not like something that I haven't discussed in the past. I don't like Game Pass because Microsoft likes to tinker with your shit without asking permission. So I feel that eventually Game Pass is going to cheapen down the production cost of games, and games are going to be worse quality. Where games are gonna be worse for it. They're gonna be like instead of being like this, instead of being art, they're gonna be commodities. So eventually, games are gonna be like McDonald's all the time, which is like fine if you want to like just eat, but I mean, I don't know. And it is a controversial thing, but it's something that I discussed in the past. So it's not like, oh, what are you talking about? And I'm already seeing it. In fact, it is not like the past couple of years. It hasn't been that obvious, but uh, really, damn, that sucks. That's that's one of the things what I think that's one of the reasons why people do their video editing and rendering on Mac instead of Windows because they uh, because at least when it comes to video to um, video making, Mac is much more stable. But Mac is another piece of shit like Apple products. So even though they might be more, I wouldn't necessarily call them. But the thing is, even I mean, it was okay, and you didn't of course ruin your reputation, but all the time you wasted, and that's like money that you lose in the end, money and patience and mental health. Oh fuck! I'm not gonna finish this level in this life. I will have to continue here because I'm not even halfway through. I have like two big boss fights. This level is like three times as big as a regular level. Man, this sucks. Especially if you're doing something for someone else. If it's you, like you can like suck it up and be like, ah, well. I mean, you get pissed and stuff, but at least it's like you know that you are not ruining anyone but yourself. But like, if it's for a client or someone else, it's like, man, yeah. You can beat it. Like for example, like if I didn't have to do any grinding, I can beat it now from start to finish like in hour and a half, 2 hours. But like right now that I have to grind and stuff, it's taking me around 4 hours. Right now I've been playing it for like 3 hours, so 2 3 hours max. Nah, no, it is not long, and it has a huge, it has a lot of replay value. I beat it like I cannot even count how many times I have beaten it. Actually, my cousin, my two cousins, when they're now old, like they're like over 20, but they were like 10, 11 years old when they used to come visit me. And we played it every time. Every time they came, we played it, and we beat it every time. And I still play this with my nephew. Now that he loves it, my nephew's like one of his favorite games ever. Right now, he's into Fortnite and stuff, but but we used to play it a lot too, and we still play it. So we beat it like countless times, and also with my friends. Like I beat it like probably over 50 times. Oh shit! I'm gonna be ass handed, bro. Yeah, you should. It's actually because of like the art style and music and stuff, and because it's actually very easy to pick and play. It is like a game like you can play with almost anyone. I bet Journeys will love it. I mean, it is. It is really fun. Plus, the something that I have not found in many other new beat 'em ups is like the rhythm of the fighting is faster paced. So probably the only games that I can think of like modern, this one that's one of the things that actually kind of frustrated me on the new Streets of Rage game. The game is very slow, very slow. Even comboing and stuff, it feels uh, like like an old school like Genesis game for the worse, not for the better. But this game is very fast paced, very fast paced, and the rhythm of the combat is plus you have two attack buttons. You have a fast punch and a hard punch, so you can do like combos like in Devil May Cry, for example, or like games like those. So the gameplay wise, it holds up really well. The only thing that is janky, as I mentioned, is just the planes, the 2D planes that overlap between each other, and probably the fact that you cannot stock up more lives. You only have like 4 lives, and that's it. And that is pretty much it. I would call it one of the quasi perfect beat 'em up. That's why like many people called it weird. Besides the fact that everybody loves Spectre in many ways. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like how like if you go back and you play Mega Man like before the dash or before the slap, like how clunky it feels. How you can feel the age like that. Oh, oh fuck. The only other game that kind of like feels this pulse of the new beat 'em up generation is River City Girls. They're actually very similar that I can think of. There are other games. I tried this game called Modern Russia Bleeds, and it's good, but it's I don't know. It's too janky. And why am I not moving forward? I think it glitched out on me. It bugged. It is not loading the other level. Mother Russia Bleeds. Let me show you. I have it here. Now you'll see for my this one. Now you can see on my for my beat 'em up selection just on PS4. I do like the genre. You can see that. Let's see that. Got this. This game, Mercenary Kings White. The guys who made Pilgrim made this game, so I also really recommend. This one's another beat 'em up, and of course I have the Capcom. I got the Capcom beat 'em up bundle too, and I have a bunch more beat 'em ups on my. Oh, well, I have a lot of games. The game bug is not loading up the next part of the level. I don't know what's up with this version of the game, but these bugs were not on the original game on the PS3 version. I already had a crash, and I never recalled the game crashing on me on PS3, and now I have this. So yeah, I think they didn't put much of an effort on the porting either. So I gotta repeat the whole thing. Sorry for that. Oh yeah, and yeah, I like my beat 'em ups, and I have a bunch more on my PC, and I have some on my Xbox too, and also on Switch. Actually, I have a bunch of beat 'em ups now that I think about it. It was my it was one of my favorite genres back in the day because I grew up playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games back in the day. Um, yeah, that's why I like those games, this type of games. Right now, like in modern gaming, the closer games to this style are like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta in those games. I also like them a lot. But I just like pressing buttons. That's it. I I play. We used to play also a lot of Mario because when my brother and I were very young, like I'm talking about like 1991, 1990s. We were Nintendo kids. Actually, uh, Sega was not a thing here in Mexico until like the Dreamcast. I mean, I knew about Sega, but I didn't. I only met one person that had Genesis back in the day. So we grew up on Nintendo consoles, and I also liked play a lot of Mario 3 and and the OG Mario games. But that's a genre I grew up from. Like right now, 2D platformers, I like it. I mean, I can play it, but it wouldn't be my go-to. The only genre that I tuned out from is 3D platformers, like I was impressed with Super Mario 64 when it came out because the jump from 2D games to 3D games was like mind blowing back in the day. But I never liked 3D platformers. Ah, yeah, that would be actually a really cool shirt. You know what? I'm gonna make a design. Thank you for the idea. I'm gonna make a design with that. So yeah, I never liked 3D platformers, and to this day, the only 3D platformer that I like is probably Mario Odyssey, and A Hat in Time. And besides that, I don't like 3D platformers. We should do a collab and we should do a shared design. That would be pretty badass. That's why I like fighting games too. Cause it's funny because I like the two spectrums. I like the more intelligent RPG games, and also I like just like mindlessly pressing buttons. Well, the thing is, I like video games. Period. The only games that I don't like, I actively don't like are sport games. Sport games and sport games and dating and visual novels. I cannot stand visual novels. Probably the only visual novel that I like is I can't even think about one. Well, if you call Persona 5 a visual novel because it has a lot of visual novel elements, probably that's the only one. But because it has a lot of gameplay, but I cannot stand visual novels. They're like weird shit. Mm, that's actually one of the reasons why I haven't bought 13 Sentinels. I love Vanillaware games. I'm a huge fan of Audience Sphere and Muramasa Blade, and I liked King's Crown, but and everything that I see about 13 Sentinels, just the combat it has like combat, but the combat is very like it looks completely unappealing. I haven't played it, so I cannot say if it's fun or not. But it's like very basic SRPG. It is like one. It is it came out last year and it was like bumped up with some of the games of the year. It looks beautiful. The art looks beautiful, but the thing is, they went out from the action RPG elements they normally are known for. And it's like it has some gameplay, some like strategy RPG elements, and everybody says it has a really cool story and stuff, but it's mostly a visual novel. I mean, people are gonna if somebody else hears me, they're gonna flip and go, "It's not a visual novel," but it is. It's the same thing as Persona, and it is like mostly based in a story and like relationships and stuff like that and web shit. So it is visual novel just with the sprawling and the combat looks completely unappealing. So that's the only reason why I haven't played it. But everybody, especially on the RPG groups, they're like, "Oh shit, this is like the best game ever." And I know if somebody hears me talking about, in fact, I just received a message. So probably I just received a message from a disgruntled customer saying that why I'm saying shit about 13 Sentinels. Let me see. No, Facebook. Just let me read my message. What? Oh fuck. Oh no. Yeah. So I don't know. If you check it out, just let me know. I'll trust your judgment. Just let me know if it's more than a visual novel. What shit? Because I feel I feel no, that works too. That works too. A playthrough works. What I've seen is just not appealing to me, and it's kind of and I kind of feel bad because I like Vanillaware a lot. So and when they announced it, when they announced it, I was excited because they have like mechs and stuff, and I thought it was gonna be like a mech game, but with Vanillaware game design, like an action game with mechs and stuff. But then they show the SRPG elements and that everything was like kind of like a visual novel type of rhythm. I'm like, nah, I'm just not for me. So yeah, that's the only genre that I actively do not. What? I don't remember that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna watch somebody else play it and see what's up. I mean, if the thing is, if I watch if I watch like review or something, people are very biased towards it. A lot of people calls it like game of the generation and stuff like that, and one of the best RPGs ever made and shit. Ah, yeah, I totally forgot. This when he's flashing, he's invincible. And this is one of three bosses. I gotta fight him three times. So this level is very long, and I don't have a. It doesn't have a checkpoint, so I have to like beat it on one continue. Which one you got? Do you get the OG game or the remake? Oh yeah. Literally, it is. It is. It is. Oh, all right. It has a lot of. It has a lot of quality of life improvements. It has the the double speed, the fast forward, and you can like power up with the button stuff. The the remake is good. I don't know if I actually it actually might piss you off though. If you play actually, it'd be interesting to see what you think about remake. See, no, I gotta watch it. Ah, it is worse than that. I want. Are you planning to watch to play it? You already beat the remake. So what do you think about it? Okay, I love the game. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh shit! Forgot about this. Okay, trick here is just run like not tomorrow. Oh shit! I forgot about the Medusa heads. And yeah, they are literally Medusa heads from Castlevania. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Will do. Yeah. To me, I also like the game a lot. I am to me it is like a 9 out of 10. Because the gameplay and everything that works really well. Oh, Okay. What announcement? Okay, to tell me tomorrow, so you can tell me in detail. Ah, you mean with the trademarks they made? I think that the thing is, I feel they compromised creative integrity to sell. I don't want to say it, but I feel they sold out. And the thing is, I will like the game on the merits that the gameplay is fun. I like the combat system and I like the RPG elements and stuff. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. But yeah, I feel like they are compromising a lot to shit. Okay, I need to put. I won't be like this. The thing is they will. I feel like that. Okay, this is what I think. I think they are going to. Um, they are going to bring back Zack to life, and they will have like spin-offs, like those either mobile games that are canon, or like some like side games that are canon with Zack, and those will be the core game, like the Crisis games, and like let's put it this way, they're gonna try to make a Marvel Cinematic Universe shit with a Final Fantasy VII, and that's what I was kind of thinking. Exactly. That's what everybody's saying. But like people who defend the game, who defend the story of the game, or who see no like that the game making having no flaws, they don't understand that. The thing is that pretty much makes the whole story of the game. The whole story of the game won't make sense anymore, because like Cloud being the way he is because like Zack's dead. So if he is alive again, what does this do? I'm not even. Oh yeah, this is our Final Fantasy reference, by the way. Okay, I'm reading their comment. Hold on. Now the thing is, just to mm, the thing is, Zack actually, they actually confirmed this on the Ultimate. Um, they confirmed on the Ultimate that Zack survived the fight, and they are like, what would that mean? What does this mean for the future of the game, of the series? And the thing is, once they announce the new or with the new trademarks, if they do something with them, I do feel that they are going to like branch out and be like, oh, we have like these Turks games, and it's like uh, Final Fantasy VII Turks game that is a mobile game with gachas and shit. And then we have like this spin-off game that is another like strategy RPG that is based on this shit. And then we have like the SAG games here, and these are like the Crisis games. And then we have like the main remake games and whatnot. so I do think they are going to milk it down for what it's worth. Yeah, they did say that on the Ultimate. Actually, there's another group that I'm on, subscribed on Facebook. You've probably seen the Night Sky Prince. He has a group on Facebook. I'm gonna invite you. Actually, I'm gonna invite you to the group. Yeah, it's really fun. The discussion's really fun. Although we had like a civil war on that group, and we have civil wars every week for this because there are people like they're like defending this. They're defending that, and like everybody's like, dude, that does that exactly that's exactly what you said. It makes no sense. It just ruins the whole story. I mean, I'll do give him the benefit of the doubt because we haven't seen how the game will develops. But the thing is that pretty much ruined the story of the original game, and they're calling. I don't know if this is an Ultimania or it was just like mentioned somewhere, but they're calling the original Final Fantasy story the Dark Time. So everything about time traveling and all that shit, it is pretty much confirmed. And yeah, on Ultimania they did say, yeah, a paragraph that says, oh, what does so Saki's victorious now? What does that mean for the future of the series? So if they're pretty much confirmed, they pretty much confirmed that he survived the end of Crisis or before Crisis. I mean Crisis Core. And now with the Ever Crisis trademark, what I'm thinking is that they are going to do the Marvel shit. They're gonna be like, oh, we have multiple timelines, or we have like these multiple Final Fantasy 7 games, and at the end we're gonna have like this big Final Fantasy remake ending, or the Final Fantasy 7 end game or something, and we're going to resolve all the timelines here, and we're gonna like have Zack and Sora and like fucking Kefka and fucking like Squall coming in and saving like Midgar from like whatever the big bad guy is. Because there is another thing. Yeah, but the thing is they have time travel and fate together. Like you cannot have both because they're like there are things that they are contradictory. Be like, oh, we have fate, but if we also have time travel. And you can defy fate with time travel. Like, dude, that's something like every. There's a reason why, and you know this because you're a writer. Sci-fi writers, they don't do time travel because that shit is really hard to pull. And if you like add more like even more like bloated and difficult elements like fate and shit like that, you're just like priming your story to fail or to like, be cheesy. Yes, yes. Everyone on the original draft of the game, everybody but Cloud and two more party members that you chose were supposed to remain alive. Everybody else was supposed to die. That was the original plan. So Nomura suggested to only kill Air at the end. Um, that's how we got the story on the game that we got. But the thing is, I don't. By them Barrett, killing Barrett was just like a way to prep killing and reviving Barrett was like a way to prep the audience to think that that the future is written. So like, oh, so everything has to play out the game the same way it played out in the original game. But then when they had the whole blood ghost and they killed him, like, oh, but now we are unbounded from fate. Uh, they're pretty much like just telling us that they're going like things are gonna be different. So we're gonna have like areas will survive and like I don't even know what they're gonna do, to be honest. But the thing is, what I think is they are like, instead of like, I mean, you could do like a business move, and you could and also like make a honest, good artistic choice. But what I think is like they saw money because of the Marvel movies. They're like, oh well, we have this huge franchise that brings money, Final Fantasy VII. So we're gonna make Final Fantasy VII our MCU, our Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're gonna do like a bunch of games based on Final Fantasy VII, and we're gonna have like this huge event like Final Fantasy VII Avengers or some shit like that. And I am not necessarily against it. I'm pausing because I'm reading your comments. I want to catch up. Um, it is the thing is it is not necessarily it is not necessarily bad because they can like play it and play it well and make like a really badass story that is like hip and good. But the thing is, we're talking about Nomura. He doesn't know how to fucking finish Kingdom Hearts. He has not been able to close to title knots on Kingdom Hearts. So unless they give that project to Yoshi P, which I doubt they will, or the production three team, they're gonna fuck it up. It's gonna end up like cheesy. Exactly. It is becoming Kingdom Hearts, and that's the thing that most people is afraid of. I mean, I am being overtly negative because I know you love the series and you know Final Fantasy VII. You know your lore and shit, so I know I can be open about these things with you. I am cautious. Normally, I am cautiously optimistic because I like to roll with the story, right? So I'm still gonna buy the games. I'm gonna play them, of course, but fuck. But I feel they are going to. A lot of people is going to tune out of the games unless they actually do, like make some solid entries. The, if they can branch it off to for yeah, exactly. That is my I mean I am more in the I am more into the side of we'll see, we'll see, but because right now it's still unproven. I mean, never mind. Actually, no. The plot goes first. So to me, that's proof enough that they don't know what the fuck they're how to play it. So unless they can like do like write the story like in a way that it makes sense, that it doesn't ruin the original game, they're gonna kill Final Fantasy VII. I mean, at least, and this is like at least. I mean, I don't think it will be that it will spell the end of Final Fantasy because I am very very confident. I am very very confident. I am very very confident that Final Fantasy 16 is gonna kick ass. I'm very confident that Final Fantasy 16 is gonna be good. Why? Because it is being made by the guys that make Final Fantasy 14, and Final Fantasy 14. Ah, this is gonna be controversial. I don't know if you play it actually, but Final Fantasy 14 is the best Final Fantasy game since six. It is really good and it's written really well. And they're building up a story that is building up in chapters, and they keep like having like but yeah, and then I'm actually completely with you on that. Like 13 is ass. 13 is a bad game. Final Fantasy 15 was Final Fantasy 15. I don't give it much beef. It is an incomplete game, but it is a salvage project. To me, it's like a miracle that the game exists at all. So that's why I don't give it that much shit about it. 13 is garbage. 13 is fucking garbage. Kingdom Hearts 3, my main problem with that, the gameplay was fun, but my main problem with 13 is at the end it was a whole lot of nothing. They didn't resolve anything. So it was more like, holy shit, if I cannot grab the sword, I'm done. It was more like, oh, we want to sell you Kingdom Hearts 4 or Kingdom Hearts DLC or all these wacky. Just what I said like a few minutes ago. Nomura doesn't know how to wrap up the story anymore. He just wrote himself into a corner that he has no clue how to wrap out. The thing is, 13, there's nothing about 13 that I like. It actually, yeah, there's something. The only thing that I like is the technology. I like. Oh fuck! I'm not gonna beat it with this on this life. But I will need to continue again. I need defense, but where can I get defense? I need more defense points because I'm getting like my ass handed to me. Oh yeah, and this guy's a spoof of Sephiroth. If you haven't got it, by the way. I'm just halfway through the level. There's still like a huge part of the level. So I mean I'm gonna beat it this session. I promised. But if you're gonna fall asleep first before I finish it. Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, I can actually I can actually cover myself defense. I can block, but I cannot block the spells, so it's kind of bullshit. Oh yeah, it is. Just this level is as long as probably all the other levels together. There's a store though here that is really good. It has like Mega Man E tanks and shit. So if I can get it before I die, I might be able to. Ah, there you go. Is it there? If that's the store, I think I'm gonna be safe. I think I'm gonna finish it. Because I think they sell. Oh fuck! But I don't have money though. No, this is not the store. Fuck. Oh yeah, this is the store. Ah, no, it's not the store. Ah. You gotta admit that the robots are kind of cute, though. Thank you. Thank you. I doubt I will beat it on this continue. I can beat it on the next continue. I just need to find defense. The problem is I'm the problem is that I do have I have good enough damage, and I have and the speed I have good enough speed. The only thing is defense. I'm getting a lot of damage. So, but the thing is, I don't remember what gets me good defense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't like punching them because they're like so cute. They have like these like little cute faces. I'm like, dude, I don't want to punch them. I want to hug them. The thing is, they want to murder me, so I'd rather just keep with the script. But like see like I can like one punch the enemies now. What gives me? I don't know I don't know how I can get defense though. That's it. That's my only problem. Let's see. Yeah, I'm already maxed out on the strength. And defense is 14. I need to have defense at least at 30 to be able to nice. Hey, actually you should do a test run streaming on with Final Fantasy 7. Why not? You should do a test run of Final Fantasy 7. Not now though, because it's pretty late, of course. But like tomorrow or later down the week. Nice. Yep. Yeah, you should. There you go. Great minds think alike. Okay. Now you got me hyped. If you're gonna do a challenge run, I'm totally I'm super hyped now. Have you thought about anything though? Okay, what keeps me? Please give me that defense. Yeah, two. Well, that's the something. Uh, this gets me speed. Okay, this I think this is gets me defense. And I lost my audio. I don't know why. I know you can still hear me, but I cannot hear the music anymore. For some reason, I lost my audio completely. I mean, it doesn't matter because I. Oh, okay, how about now? How about now? Do I sound good? Okay. Yeah, this is an issue that I actually had before. We actually had that before. It is actually because of the plug I bumped on the PC for a second, and the where I plug the microphone, I kind of like moved a little, so it just fucked up the whole music. And because Microsoft, of course, they cannot separate. I don't even know what I got. Anyways, I just reloaded. I have a program called Voicemeeter Banana. Yeah, like banana, or the ones you eat. Um, and I'm good. I can make it with that because that's um. And what it does, that's how I manage my sound. So I just reloaded, and that's it. Yeah, that is the problem about monopolies. When you own the entire industry, you can do like shitty or like subpar products, and your consumer base can do nothing about it. That is my big problem with Microsoft. And I am not like a lefty guy per se, but I just don't like monopolies because of that. But I mean, I don't want to get too deep into politics. It is not a fun topic to talk about. Yeah, so I was saying when the microphone just went to shit. Have you thought about like what challenge you want to make, or are you still like trying to figure it out? would pitch uh, a level 1 run, but I think that's very vanilla, and everybody has done that. A no material run. Holy shit, I'm getting my ass handed again. What the fuck? The fuck is wrong with that fat guy? Real? Holy shit, this guy's just... The fuck? This guy's just like... really motivated to kill me. I'm going to regret losing that life. Now that you mentioned Genova, okay, that sounds fair. That sounds fair. But the thing is, materia is what kind of like overpowers the characters. So I don't know. If I can make a pitch, I say that no materia run and only items. The other things like summons and stuff don't, because if you do no materia, you don't have items. You won't have summons and stuff. So or like elemental affinities and shit. So you can do no materia and have like, if you heal, it can only be done with spells or not even spells. Because like once you use Aerith, you won't have nothing to heal you. So only with items, and that will make you like grind for gear and stuff. Although that's pretty boring too, because everybody has done that. The fuck, this guy became more difficult this time. Why? Holy shit, I'm playing really poorly this time. I'm playing really, really poorly. I don't know why. I was saying that I don't even remember what I was saying. Sorry, I got focused into the game because I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm getting my ass handed for some reason. Ah, thanks. Yeah, it's just a quirk of mine. I just apologize for everything. Shit. Damn, I'm playing like as discontinued for some reason. Okay, come on. Still. Why though? fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it so I can read that. I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this continue anyways. Okay. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So materia is made from the knowledge of the ancients or everybody who's lived on Midgard. Oh yeah, it's bad. I don't know. I don't know. That was stupid. I'm not even tired because I just got coffee, so it's not even that I'm tired. It's just like shit. I'm just putting my shit discontinued for some reason. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That could be okay. Oh shit. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, just so okay, so all right. Let's play with that. Let's play with that. Let's say that the black materia from original Sephiroth, because now we have Advent Children Sephiroth, which is the guy from this assumption. This is not okay. Just to go with that, we have OG Sephiroth. That's the one that talks. OG Sephiroth or the Advent Children Sephiroth is the same. Is the one that you fight at the end of remake, right? It is not confirmed by Ultimania, but everything points out. All the evidence points out that I'm going to remake this level just to get some Jinky with all shit, and just to get back into my mode to see how I just start playing my shit. So okay, so all right, so then we have remake Sephiroth, and then we have like a meta Sephiroth that is been like traveling through time and stuff, kind of like Aerith. We also have, I believe, this like again, it hasn't been confirmed by anything, but I believe we also have like at least 2 or 3 iterations of Aerith right now, or at least the knowledge of Aerith, or the live stream is giving Aerith from remake knowledge of things that happened already. So what could be if they go, for example, with the whole MCU kind of deal? What they could do, they could have like a Neo kind of like a Neo Genova that came from that nature, the one that Sephiroth summoned with the black materia, which is like probably like more dangerous and more like powerful than the original Genova. And that could be the bad from the entire series. I don't need it. Come on, let me. So that could be the deal, and that's why like everybody has to like team up to beat her. Hey, Billy, what's up, prima? All right, I was actually telling my friend Cassie that whenever you came visit, you and Franco came visit, we beat this game like every time. Every time we used to play this game together, and we used to beat it all the time. So yeah, good times, huh? It could be. Well, that actually, oh shit! Now that okay, if they do that, that would actually kind of salvage the story. Now that I think about it, if they pull that, they could actually salvage the story because they could have the actual end of the world and somehow have to revert that or prevent that from happening. Okay, if because it would be it would it, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've been actually having I actually have to quit and restart the stream a couple times too. So it's not your fault. Besides, Facebook kind of sucks though. The thing is that the majority of my audience is on Facebook. I want to do. I'm at right now. I am streaming on Twitch, and also we're streaming. I'm streaming the Reboot Robot YouTube page. But the my biggest audience is on Facebook. Eventually, I want to migrate only streaming only on Twitch, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. It would that would actually make the story salvageable. The only thing they have to get rid of is the fate things. They have to let go of the fucking plot ghosts. Don't bring him back and just like stop with the fate shit. But that would make sense because that way the time travel thing will make sense because there is this thing I think, and it's gonna be controversial. I don't know how you're gonna take this. I'm gonna say probably you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, dude. I think they're gonna make Sephiroth into a hero because we have all these iterations of Sephiroth. One of them, and if they make and check this out, it makes sense because they trademark the first soldier. They trademark Final Fantasy VII first soldier, right? So that first soldier is Sephiroth, in my opinion. I don't know, probably somebody else, probably Sangeal or Genesis, but the first soldier has to be Sephiroth. So they're gonna have a spin-off under the point of view of Sephiroth doing heroic shit, and they're gonna have like a hero Sephiroth. They're gonna have like adventurer Sephiroth that's working with Genova. They're gonna have a remake Sephiroth, and you're gonna have like remake Zack, and you're gonna have like remake Cloud. You're gonna have OG Cloud, and they're gonna team up and do like Final Fantasy VII Avengers. So it would make sense. I don't know if I like it unless they like do it right, but it would make sense if by the end like Genova destroys like all of reality, and then they have to like team up. Like all the good guys have to team up in the end to salvage the timeline, which still will kind of like play against the rules or the tones of the original game, the original 7. But at least the story will be epic. But I know a lot of fans of 7 will hate it though. If that's what they do, a lot of like hardcore fans of the game will hate it. Come on, going to fall. Thank you. Okay, I'm posting just to read the comments. Yeah, and I think, and it could be because those guys, the guys from the End of Time, those are the guys from Adventure, right? So they could, and it says in the game itself, it says that they came from a timeline where when they were successful. So that actually plays up on your theory because like there could be a timeline where Genova wins or whoever the bad guy is wins, and and you have to stop and prevent that timeline from happening. So it could be even that we have already. It could be that we have already seen like Hero Sephiroth. Yeah, well, also if they are more honest with the remake. The thing is, and this is something that I heard from people, some of the tougher critics about the game, about remake, is that they lie with the remake because it is not remake, it is like a quasi sequel. So they're like, yeah, the thing is, they said they were gonna remake the game that we loved, and now they're doing like this sequel shit, and I don't know how to feel about it. And that's fair. Actually, I do agree. I don't share that necessarily, but I agree with that. I agree to that. They need to be more honest about it. The thing is, they play the fans with with the marketing of the original game. So people are it's fair for people to feel lied to. It is a reboot. In my opinion, it is a reboot. Totally is a reboot. I mean, we're reboot robot. We reboot shit. Yeah, yeah. Totally, totally. That's how I see it. I see it like I see it as a like Hitman, like the Hitman games. The Hitman games are not like uh, they are not necessarily like remakes or reboots of the series. They are like soft reboots of the series, and at the same time they are sequels because they still pick things from the original game, but they are not tied to original games or like this other game. They are, oh shit! I completely forgot about it. But there's another game that they also did the same thing. They rebooted the game. Ah, like God of War. Like God of War, for example. God of War is totally a sequel, but it actually the philosophy behind it is actually a reboot. They're like start from scratch. They're gonna have like, in fact, to me, the remake is more like God of War than let's say Resident Evil, because they're going to introduce new things, new lore, new characters, new stakes, where they are building up from the original story. So I believe if they market the game like that, people would not have complained as much because they at least they would have been often off. They would have been honest, and they wouldn't feel lied to and be like, you know what, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna reboot the series. We're gonna like build new lore and shit, and we're gonna like make the story better, or we're gonna like have like new elements on the story, but we're gonna play it with the story of the original. So like you will have both the best of both worlds. So you have a remake and you'll have a new game. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. But the thing is, to a point, I think that they don't even know what the game is. I think it's a purely semantics and linguistic issue. I think they don't even know what the game is. The idea is cool, marketing wise is cool, and even just for like fans of the franchise. The thing is, they I don't believe they willingly lie to the fans, but I do believe they lied. because that's how people feel, and not because they like. I don't feel lied to. I mean, whatever. I'm not. If they did the same to Final Fantasy Six, I'll be pissed because six is my favorite game, as you know. So so but I'm not that big of a fan of seven to like feel like how some of my friends feel. But I agree with them. They feel lied to, and they have every right to be because they were lied to. Okay, hold on. Let me pause just to catch up a little bit. The thing is, they already remade the game in good shit, so I really don't want. I don't know. I don't want that game touched anymore. If they, the only remake that I'm willing to accept from six is if they do it, like Octopath Traveler, like that engine and the same exact game. That's the only way the only way I will willingly accept it. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna beat it on discontinue, but I just made my life a little bit tougher. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna beat it with discontinue. Yeah, if they want to make it like four, either the 3D version, I mean the DS version, or the PSP version. If they do it like that, I'm completely fine. But if they, I mean, even if they make it an action RPG, which wouldn't make sense because with a huge cast, you can make it a viable action RPG. I would be fine. But if they're gonna mess the story or the characters, just no. I don't want that. But my point is that if they did something like that to six, I'll be pissed. And so I understand why my friends are pissed, and I agree and I sympathize with them. Okay, and just because I think you guys haven't heard about my explanation, you're gonna see the warning. You see the warning that my licenses are going to expire. For some reason, after the when the PS5 launched and they updated the firmware, I started getting that message, but my games don't get shut down. I just get that connection error, and it's annoying as hell. It is annoying and it is frustrating because I don't know how to fix it. Good bet. Go to bed, sis. Just go to bed. It's really tight. I am gonna finish. I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna end the stream soon. You can catch up with in the last probably 10 minutes later on the VOD. Yep. Please, I'll be waiting. Nights, and thank you for stopping by. It was really fun. It was really fun to actually next time I need to put the I need to put the chat on screen so people can keep up with the conversation because unless people watch it on Facebook, they're not gonna see all the comments and stuff. So I'm gonna work during the week to add the chat to my video feed. But thank you. It was a really fun conversation. Like always, always talking to you is really fun. So I'll wait for. Yeah, it's been just pure laziness because I know how to do it. I just been lazy. So I'm like, yeah, well, people doesn't really mention much. But the thing is, on the past few podcasts and shit, we have had a lot of messages that just get lost in the ether of the internet. So yeah, I'm gonna work this week to add it to the video feed. So next week's stream will have it. Yeah, but have a good night and thank you for stopping by. It was really, really fun to have you. Fucking store now. Oh, the Ramonas. No, I don't want. No, come on. I really need to get to the store because I need something to replenish my gems. Fuck, it was doing so well. Holy shit, no, don't. Oh, that's a fucking store. Nice. Alright, I need. It's getting really late. It's gonna be the last try. If I can't beat this, I'm just gonna leave it for good. If I can't leave it on, finish it, I'll discontinue. Because it's getting really late, and although I have coffee in my system, I know people would like to sleep. So. The key? I need the money. Key. Thank you, Mobile. Okay, with 13 defense, I should, in theory, be able to beat it, but I don't feel confident anymore. I don't feel confident, so I'm gonna go buy me some. The thing is, I don't know what gets me defense for sure. I don't know what item gets me defense. Shit. Oh, I don't need. Well, speed is fine, but I need defense. I really need defense. Please. Oh, come on, dudes. Level. Okay, this guy get me to. Can we buy one? Please give me defense. Oh, there you go. There you go. This is what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna buy another tome. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little bit more money. I'm gonna buy another tome, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, and I already maxed out my 2. Oh, right? I thought the max level was 75. Why am I missing the Kamehameha though? Oh, you have no, you have no opportunity, no chance to beat me. Just let me kill you for the money. Oh, come the fuck on. Just turn into points, dude. You have no fucking chance to beat me. We don't need the money. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's what I want at full speed. Okay, this should be good enough to recover that health that I lost and get more defense. Oh. shit. I need more money. Okay, I'm gonna go into the subspace to get more money because I need to recover that health that I lost. Okay, what I need to do though is take a bathroom break. So because I've been sitting here for 4 hours without going to the bathroom, so I'm just going to walk here. I'm gonna pause, and you're gonna listen to the nice music, and I'll be back. Stops. Sorry for that. Let's see that somebody else joined. Welcome to this late mode stream. We're about to finish the game. I hope so. I haven't stuck. I have been stuck in the last level for a while now. So, but I'm almost maxed out. So I should be able to beat it now. You're welcome. You're welcome to stay for as long as it needs. Good night and happy new year to whoever doing it. So what I'm doing right now is just grinding for money because I would need to recover my life. And get another build at the last level. Yeah, but we have been stuck in the last level for a little bit now, for almost an hour. There we go. I'm not even gonna beat Matthew Patel, poor guy. He doesn't even. He's not even worth the money. Just gonna reload the shopping district, and just gonna get some fajitas. Some fajitas. And nachos. Well, coffee also works. Thank you, sister. Some tacos. Let's try some nachos just to make sure that we are maxed out in health. Not with food, maxed out in health. Well, at least I got one strength, one speed point. Alright, good. Let's see. Status. Okay. I just wanted 40. I just wanted 30 in on defense, but we have 47, so that's much better. So we are going to give it another go to the last level, and hopefully we'll be able to beat it. The Chaos State Theater. This is gonna be my 5th attempt. And I'm powerful enough. The only thing is my defense was very low. Right now it's just okay. It's still not like great. So I got my ass handed to me on the very last part. When I was doing well, and I just got like my ass handed on like the very last part. Just right before the item store. On the last part of the level. But I'm pretty confident I'm good now, so I should be able to. Nice. That was some high level Scott Pilgrim. I forgot I already have that. Oh, I do have that move too. I totally forgot about those moves. Come on, bro. Don't be like that. Alright, so this is going to be our last attempt, our last run. If we don't beat it now, I'm just gonna call it quits for the night. Because it's late, not for me, I mean, I got coffee on my system, so I can stay awake another hour or so. But I know it's late for everybody else, so... Oh, come on, bro. The fuck was that? I didn't want to use my Jinko with these guys. That was like losing a life. It was that bad. I did get some no, I did get some defense points. Yeah. At least I got something good out of it. But that was like wasting a life. Calm the fuck on, dudes. Guy with the blue hair is the main guy from Clash of Demon Hell, which is a game Brian Lee O'Malley references a lot. Come on, dude. Come the fuck on, dude. I really wish not to lose a life with this guy. I'm gonna lose a life from the next section, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I just didn't want to lose a life with this guy. Right, we're too rough. Fuck? I was far enough. What the fuck? I'm far enough. Just die already. Um, come on, bro. Just fucking there, bro. Come on. The good people has to sleep, bro. No fucking way. Ah. It's gonna be a pain on the ass. I won't be able to beat it without a fucking sword. God damn it. Alright, never mind. You're good. We're still in business. I play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic arcade game. But I don't have the means to play it legally, so... Plug in my headphones because they're running out of juice. But I got it. Got the cable right here. Yeah, so I just hope I don't have an electrical discharge and fry my brain. But at least if I don't get an electrical discharge and fry my brain, I'm going to get my ear really warm. Come on, come on. Just fucking go already. Come on. Swear we got beat last time. Jose Ramones. Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be looking any better this time. Oh, all right. I don't think that was worth it. Well, although that E-Tank, I think it refills us completely, so we should be like getting another life. Then I cannot enter again. Oh my god. Finger sets and hope that I beat it. Okay, if I stun lock it like that, I might be able to beat him. Let's just hope I just get a stun lock like that. And I'm sorry it's gonna look lame and cheap, but I really don't want to make. I don't want to go through this level again. At least not on the stream. I'm fine with replaying the level. I just don't want to go to the same loop on stream. I don't want to look same name. Yeah, I think I'm gonna beat it like this. Alright. It's all about the victory. It's not about the honor, it's about the beating the enemy. Oh shit, never mind. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Um, I said the previous. I said the last round was the last round, but it's gonna be the last round. God damn it. fuck you. I'm pretty frustrated right now. Seriously? didn't help. That doesn't help either. Here it goes again. You're invincible, don't block my attacks. Please give me that. Oh, come on! Oh my god, no. God, please. Alright, we're good. Okay, I have one more life than last time, and that's pretty much all that dealt me, so I'm pretty confident this time. Or I should not. Fucking Ramona, sorry. Pain in the ass. That's the pitch. Alright, this should be good enough. I hope. Huh? Oh, come on. Last time, if I could have done that, I would have finished the game. Nothing gave me defense strength. I'm pretty good. I'm above 50, that's good. Should be good though. I should be good though, I have enough lights. There you go. Alright, good. That's it. Thank you everybody for sticking up this late. It got a little bit dicey at the very end, but there you go, a full plating. And well, thank you everybody who stayed late, and thank you everybody who watched on the on the archive, either YouTube or Twitch. Much appreciated. Please follow us on Twitch. Follow us on either Reboot Robot or Shinkai, or my personal Twitch page. or give us a subscribe at Reboot Robot on YouTube. And now leave you with the codes. I'm going to turn on my microphone so you can enjoy the music at the very end. In the meantime, I'm going to unplug everything because it's late and I already want to go to bed. But again, happy New Year's, happy 2021. I hope you guys have a kick-ass year, at least better than last year. And yeah, play Scott Pilgrim, best beat 'em up ever. And mates, bye.